Hi guys, so we are going to do a get ready with me because I'm getting ready to go to my mother-in-law's house. Josh's entire family is here for like the whole week of 4th of July, and there's only 2 days of that entire week that Josh and I are going to be able to go. I'm only going today to see his aunt because she's going to be leaving in the middle of the week, so I'm like, okay, well, I'll come see you. Josh has to work, so you're stuck with me. It's been hectic. It's been very hectic. I hate holidays. I hate them. It doesn't matter which one it is. I hate it. So we haven't done a get ready with me in a while, and I don't know if I'm going to do my actual face because I cleaned my makeup brushes yesterday, you guys, and they're still not dry. The only ones that are dry are my like eye brushes, the smaller ones. So that's just what we're gonna have to go with today. Trying to find my eyeshadow primer. I like reorganized the drawer and I really have no idea where it is. So we're gonna go with this eyeshadow primer because it's the only one I can find right now. The Thank Me Later eyeshadow primer by Elizabeth Mott. Have I even used this before? I don't even know if I've used this before. We're gonna find out if this is any good. Another thing, I'm like so not prepared, just gonna be honest. Gonna need that. So I can at least pretend like I know what I'm doing. Okay. So hectic, you guys. I just can't stand holidays. I don't like them. They are not a good time for me. My husband works at a job that requires all holidays because they're open. Doesn't matter if it's Christmas, doesn't matter if it's Thanksgiving, Independence Day, doesn't matter, the business is open, and so it's required for the employees to work on what they call high volume days. I gotta turn this fan off, it's bothering me. I'm just gonna have to be hot. I can't deal with the constant like running. Alright. So yeah, Josh has to work for the 4th of July. It sucks. He has to work Christmas. It's just a part of his job. All employees gotta do it, so it's fine. Okay. Thinking. Like clean off my table here. So that's kind of why I'm going to his mom's today, because it's like, you know, at least you get me. Not that you care, because half of you guys hate me anyway. I don't know, you guys. I have a very complicated, mixed, whatever you want to call it, relationship with Josh's family. And the reason why I say this is because when Josh and I were just dating, they loved me. I felt that they wanted to spend time with me and that they were loving and caring as a family should be. And then we had a trip. We had like this family vacation. It was the first one that I had been on because they take these family vacations every other year. And it was the first one that I had been on. And there was something about that vacation that like pissed them off, or, and I'm sorry if you can hear my neighbor trimming a tree, I'm sorry, but there was something about this vacation that like pissed them off, and like after that they just started kind of acting like they didn't like me. So, and then Josh and I got married a little less than a year after that, and it hasn't really changed. They've been kind of acting the same. And it's a little frustrating. Not gonna lie. I know that everyone, you know, it's rare to have a good relationship with your in-laws. Not many people have a good relationship, and I thought that I did at first, and I guess that's kind of changed. Now, I will always love my mother-in-law. She's done wondrous things for me. Same thing for my father-in-law. But as of right now, they're just kind of acting as if they don't like me and that there's nothing that I can do about that. So, I just put the base down. I use these shadows in my Z palette. These are all Mary Kay shadows, and I really like the 2 cream shades. I buy a lot of them. They work really well. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take some tape so I can make a more defined line when I do use this. That's not where I want that to go. Have to be very careful because I have that scratch on my eye that, you know, just doesn't want to heal, apparently. So I'm going to use these 2 palettes. I'm going to use the Photogenic Influencer palette by Mateo Beauty, and then I'm going to use the Huda Beauty Mercury Retrograde. I kind of have an idea in mind. I'm wearing a purple shirt, so I want to do purple. But we're going to see how it actually looks when I start to get into this. That's the shimmer one. Okay, so we're going to do the Huda Beauty Mercury Retrograde. So I'm going to do the shade Libra, which is this light kind of... It's a pink purple. It's more pink, actually. But I think and hope it will match the shimmer that I wanted to use. We'll find out. I've not used this palette in a long time, to be completely honest, because my dad bought me this palette, so it does have some sentimental value. This is the only makeup palette my dad has ever bought for me. And it was a very expensive palette, in my opinion, so I don't tend to bring this palette out often. Because, you know, it's like, if something ever happens to it, then I'm gonna feel bad. And it's gonna bother me. I've got powder on my nose. Oh goodness, guys. It's been so hectic. I've been dealing with, you know, some issues, personal issues, and then we have a chicken that for some reason just has managed to find an escape every single day in our chicken coop. She gets out, she goes in the front of the yard, and just hangs out all day outside of the pen, outside the coop, which is not good for her, because where we live has a lot of hawks and other various wild animals, and therefore she could be killed and eaten. So when I see her, I have to like go outside and grab her, like, where do you keep escaping from? We think we figured it out. Keyword, we think. Not 100% sure. We'll find out over the next couple of days if she gets out again, if we fix the problem or not. People think that, like, running a farm is so much fun and chickens are really cool. And they are, but they're a lot of work. And you have to have patience when it comes to anything farm animal related. Alright, so I'm going to go into the shade Lilac, which is this purple right here, in the Mateo Beauty palette. I've never tried this shade, I don't think. So we're gonna find out today. I might need a glitter glue. Okay, this is not working. I really don't want to have to use my fingers. That is like the one thing I do not like doing. I don't like anything that requires me to have to use my finger. That's not showing up. And I like rave about this palette, but I've never used that shade. That's really weird. We'll try my fingers, see if that helps. It's kind of not. Okay, well, we might have a new plan, you guys. Because I want this to look fairly decent. Let me see what I can find. We'll do Huda Beauty then. We'll go in with Huda. Because I think this shade works well. I just hate using my finger. I hate it. Okay. We're using glitter glue. I'm tired of this. Drop everything. No patience today. I really wanted to use that Mateo Beauty shade. I still might. We might try it. Let's put some glitter glue down and see what happens. Okay, so that's better, but it doesn't have the sheen that I want. It's always something with makeup, you guys. A shade could look good 1 minute and then the next just suck. Alright. And I have a really small desk, you guys. Like, it's really small. And so trying to fit, like, all these palettes on here is not going well. Like, it is full. Another thing I don't like about using glitter glue is you have to, it takes forever. It's an extra step in the makeup routine that just annoys me. Alright, well, that's fine. It's gonna be what it is. Alright. Other side. The other side. The other side. Let's just sing Hannah Montana. This shade is like taking a beating. Which is fine, because if I end up not liking this at the end of the day, I can just use up the shade. Have you guys ever done like a makeup look that you like instantly regretted? I did one in high school that was really bad. I went to the CVS or the Walgreens or a drugstore that was near my school, and I got this like green eyeshadow, this like Maybelline shadow pot thing that was green because it was on sale, and my school colors were green and black. Which, if you are not an experienced makeup artist like myself, that is hard to do. And I wore it to school. I wore green eyeshadow, like I'm talking dark green eyeshadow to school. And I could tell, like, some of my teachers were just like staring at me like, why does she have this on her face? But they just didn't want to say anything to me. It was eventful. I definitely remember that because I went to like the football game looking like that too. Okay. Whew. Now, yeah, you guys probably can't even tell, but like, that shadow took a beating. It's fine though. Let's go back over with that same Libra shade in my crease. Let's kind of just go back over and kind of do some touch-up work. Oh, this has this all over it. I'm honestly not mad at this, if I'm going to be honest. It's just not, the shimmer isn't as shiny as I was hoping for, which is fine. So I'm going to go into my Z palette, and I'm going to take this dark, deep purple that's a Mary Kay shade, and I'm going to put it on the outside. It doesn't add a lot, but it adds a little bit of what I call extra oomph. If you've been watching my channel for a while, that's what I say. I just say extra oomph. Let's do some mascara. Let's do this telescopic lift that was all over TikTok that works but was not worth the hype. I don't know what my neighbor thinks he's doing, but he must be taking down the whole forest over there. Because that is the loudest I've ever heard a chainsaw going. This is such a weird shaped wand. I do like the mascara. It does its job, but I don't think it was worth that, like, all that TikTok hype. I don't think it was worth it. Not an expensive mascara, though, I will say that. Not expensive at all. Okay. It's so noisy. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but... Okay. Oh, God. Alrighty. Oh. Okay. Let's clean up. I'm actually really kind of happy with this. I think it's pretty. So cool. Well, that is it, you guys, for this video. I was just going to sit down and talk with you guys about what's the life, I guess. I don't know. I just was going to film it. I'm not done to get ready with me in a while, and purple was the theme of the day. So, that is it, you guys. I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.